Alright, so let's unpack something that can be a little bit confusing as a beginner trader, and this is trading sessions. I'm sure you've heard of things like trade the London session, or the New York session is the most volatile, or the Asian session is slow, or only trade during overlap. Okay, so what does all of this mean? And also why? In this video, I'm going to strip trading sessions down to their bare bones and show you what they actually are, why they exist, what really changes between them. And also I'm going to show beginners how to really think about each session using no fancy words. At the most basic level, a trading session is just a period of time when a specific part of the world is awake. This part of the world is awake, working, and trading. It's good to understand that the market does not move because of indicators or patterns. It moves because human beings are making decisions with money. So this means if there's no people, that equals no movement. So when people say this session is active, what they're really saying is more people are participating right now. Think of it like this. If you're walking into a coffee shop at 6 a.m. versus 1 p.m., the energy is different. The same coffee shop, the same location, but just different activity. Trading sessions work the exact same way. The market is open almost 24 hours a day, but this does not mean it behaves the same way throughout the whole day. Different regions trade for different reasons. They also have different goals, and they react to news very differently. So price does not move randomly. It just moves based on who's awake and active. Let's make this simple. As a beginner, you only need to understand 3 main sessions. Number 1, Asian session. Number 2, London session. And number 3, New York session. You do not have to memorize these times. You just need to understand their behavior. Let's start breaking down these sessions, starting with number 1. Number 1, Asian session. This is known as the quiet foundation, and the time frame starts from around 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So who's awake? Japan's awake, China's awake, Australia's awake, and Asian-specific markets as well. During Asian session, this is when the market is calm, controlled, and conservative. Asian markets tend to be more risk-aware, slower to react, and very less aggressive. This is why price often moves sideways. It stays in a tight box, and it respects boundaries very well. This session often creates the range that later sessions break out of. Think of Asian session as drawing the box, setting the boundaries, and defining where price has been. For beginners, this is where patience can get tested. Slow markets can trick you into overtrading. They can make you think something is about to happen, or they can drain your confidence. So unless you understand and you know your trading ranges, I would say this session is better for observation only and no action. Number 2, London session, known as the direction settler. This time frame starts from 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So what people are awake? Europe's awake, UK, and major banks and institutions. This is when serious money enters. London traders look at what Asian session did, where price is stuck, and also where liquidity might be sitting. Then they ask the question, okay, where should price go next? This is why London session often breaks Asian highs or lows and creates strong momentum. It also sets the tone for the day. London session doesn't just move price, it also decides direction. If you ever heard London took the high or London started the move, this is why. The last session is number 3, New York session, which is known as the decision maker. The time frame starts around 8 a.m. until 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Who's awake? The United States is awake. Funds are awake, institutions, and retail traders. New York session is where big decisions are made, news gets reacted to, and positions are finalized. New York session looks at London and says, do we agree or not? This is why New York session can continue the move of the previous session or reverse the move or aggressively expand it. It's not random, it's decision making. New York session is ideal for beginners because price moves with purpose, Levels are respected and direction is very clear. This is where learning feels easier, but keep in mind that the New York session can move very quickly. So we've covered the sessions. Now let's briefly explain overlapping sessions quickly. The most important one is London and New York. This is when volume spikes, moves get clear, and the market shows its hand. For simplicity's sake, think of it like this. More people equals more players, and more players equals more agreement, and more agreement equals clearer movements. This is why overlaps can feel better to trade. So what session do I recommend for beginners? For me, I would say watch Asian session, learn from London, and trade New York. You do not need to be in every session. You just need to be consistent. For more clarity, let's describe these 3 sessions like we would a normal full 24-hour day. Think of Asian session like early morning, London session as mid-morning, and New York session as peak business hours. You cannot judge how busy a city really is when it's 4 in the morning, so you shouldn't judge the market during quiet hours either. Here's a good takeaway. Sessions do not predict the market, they explain behavior. And when you understand behavior, you stop feeling lost. Master one session, learn its rhythm, and then trading becomes quieter, clearer, and calmer. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. And stay tuned for more simplified trading content.